Hi, so back out, first trip of the year. Happy New Year everybody. So I'm out in the beacons again. Not going very far this time. I picked myself a really steep climb to the top of the nearest hill. And yeah, that'll do for the first trip out. It's going to be pretty cold tonight. Forecast down to -4 or 5 they say. But we'll see. Hardly any wind here at the moment, but we're expecting up to 25 miles an hour tomorrow morning, but only sort of 10 to 15 this evening. Wind's coming from the northeast going round to the east, so pitching the tent will be fun. To show you where I am, I'm on one of these ancient roadways that you find all over here, and that down there is the Taliban Reservoir. I have quite a steep climb in front of me, as you can see, so I'll put the camera away for a bit, get it back out maybe when I'm forced to stop through sheer exhaustion. This is steep. Whose stupid idea was this? My God. Now I'm using the Deity mic again, so I'm a bit concerned about what the audio is going to be like. It's a bit fiddlier. I know halfway through the last video it screwed up on me. I don't know what it did. My Rode mic has gone off to the repairers again, and they're sending me a replacement. So I was hoping to wait until that came. It was posted last week, but after today temperatures dropped significantly, so yeah, I'm quite confident about my kit, but you know, -7 feels like -12 they're promising. Not up for that just yet, especially with 40 mile an hour winds, so that's not going to happen. Now where I'm going is up there. That's Allt Mawr, I think. And along there that's Carn Pica, wine wreath behind there. I'll be honest, I'm not sure what this one here is called. Just look behind me. It's all this. That hill over there, I think, that's got to be Soto River Pot, I think. That's on the list, that one. Just about to see the corner of the reservoir. Going down to Taliban. On a slope this steep, I'll tell you, it's any excuse for a rest. But that's beautiful. The guy I just walked past on his way down described this as a long, slow burn. He's not kidding. He is not kidding. Anyway, got a bit higher now. You can see a bit more of the reservoir down the bottom. I'm hoping I'll be able to find a pitch so I can look at that. Soto River Pot, pointy one at the back, Sugarloaf. I'm not going to lie, this is quite hard. It's taken me longer to get up here than planned, as always, but I'll see what I can do. It is sort of easing off a bit, so I've got to be near the top. Anyway, I'll catch up with you when I'm up there. Okay, well I couldn't find any pictures on Allt Mawr. It's all heather and foot-high tuffety grass, so I've come across to Carn Pica. I'm going to look along the western edge of here. Oh, I think I should be okay over here, although I'm up into the frost from last night is still here, so I might not be able to show you pitching the tent because the sun's already gone down, but at least I'm out of the wind. I just got to find a piece of grass big enough to sling my tent on. But you know, it's not the worst view in the world, let's be honest. And there's where the sun went down over there. I'll just find a pitch quickly, let's get the tent up, and then I'll get back to you. I've done my usual trick of getting here very late. I did manage to get the tent up before it got dark. And I just started sorting all my stuff out, and I realised, because everywhere is tuffety. Everywhere is tuffety, and I thought I'd found like one of the least tuffety bits to put the tent on. Did that. Started getting my stuff out, and then realised right in the middle of the tent, just here, is a big hole. So I had to move the tent. Oh dear. Catalogue of errors so far today. Right, I got all my down out, fluffing up. You can see I got my Rab on. I've got some down trousers. They're only the cheapo Naturite ones for now. Well, we'll see how we get on with that. Down booties somewhere. Where are they? Down booties again, cheapo. Amazon stuff. But they did me last winter. I'm sure they'll be all right. So all I got to do now is I got to like complete my organisation of the tent, and then I'll get a brew on. I have a new cooker, or yeah, a new stove which I got for Christmas. So I'll show you that. It's nothing very unusual or scarce or anything, but I'm pleased with it. I tried it out yesterday. Right, so I'll get on with that, get my tent organised and get a brew on. I'll catch up with you in a bit. This is my Cookset. The bag comes off a different thing. Anyway, lid, I got just a rag. There's the actual stove, a mug with a scouring pad, two lighters just in case. As you know, I once dropped one. This is like a foot pad, and whoa, that's just in there to stop it getting rust marks on here. That's the pot. Right, so as you can see, this is an Xboil. There we go, one Xboil. So, my hands are so cold, I had to take my gloves off. Just find a flat bit, make a flat bit there. There's that, there's that. It doesn't, it's no good. So I'm sure you've probably seen this before on like more famous people's videos, but you get these three little things. I was put off it really by these three little things because I just felt, you know, it's a bit East Robinson, but it works. Okay, so there's my stove. And this is, as you can see, it's one of these felt things that doesn't spill. Let's move that out of the way. Put the fuel in here. Bloody hell. Take two. Alcohol was just too cold to light, so this is a trick I got used to do with my Trangia. Put a bit of tissue paper in there, light that, and that will light the alcohol. Here we go. And that goes over there, and then the pot goes on top. And that is my Cookset. Now, if you saw my last video, let's see, it's still going. Yeah. I had a similar setup, but there was a lot more flame coming out around the saucepan. This Xboil seems to, it almost stops that, not quite, but because it fits so closely around the pot, there's not very much flame comes out around the side, which I guess means that almost all the heat is going actually into the pot, because it certainly boiled a lot faster when I tried it the other day, or yesterday, than I'm used to with alcohol stove. So, better put a glove back on. So we'll see. I'm not going to bother timing it because, you know, I've got 14 hours in this tent, so, you know, who's bothered really. While that's boiling, I will do what I said I was going to do earlier on and actually tidy up my tent. Right, so the famous pouring the water scene. I put out a video. I wasn't sure whether I should put it out or not really, because, you know, it's just a bit of fun. I was watching, I was watching Darren Holmes, Holmes Away, and he made himself a brew and made a comment about pouring the water being a classic wild camping shot, you know, the pouring of the water. And I thought, yeah, he's right. There's all these like classic shots that most of us seem to do all the time. So I put together about I think a 3-minute video of some of those classic shots, like walking to the camera, walking from the camera, all that sort of stuff. And then went through my back videos and pulled out several examples just to show that basically we do the same thing over and over again. Yeah. The thing is, I guess, that with this sort of stuff is the only thing that's unique about what I do is the fact that it's me doing them, you know, and when other people make their videos, they've got them in them instead of me. So that's what makes them different, really. It's the person in them. Anyway, enough waffle. I'm going to drink my tea, my OXO, and I'll catch up with you later when I cook me dinner, which is of course another classic shot. Right, I'm going to have some dinner now, and I have, whoa, the remains of our Christmas dinner, actually. Turkey curry. I froze this, we froze this, put it in this mylar bag, stuck it in the fridge. So that's going to go in the pot, and then I've got some of this rice to go with it. Now Linda has started, you know I keep forgetting stuff, yeah. Linda, oh that's a bit beat up, isn't it? I might have to get a new one of these. Started asking me, like, have you got this, have you got that, have you got the other? And she never asked if I got me cheese and biscuits, and I haven't. Turkey curry, come on. Comes out in one lump, it's so pressed in there, and you have to smash it up. Here we go. Do you know, earlier on I was a bit fed up because I'd planned to camp on Allt Mawr, but I just couldn't find a pitch, and it's like all heather and huge tusks of grass, and you know, just wasn't working. So I had to come across to Carn Pica here, and then, you know, this ain't much better. But now smelling this turkey curry, I'm feeling a bit happier, you know. Okay, dinner's ready. I'll get this down me. Yeah, nice. Well done, Lynn. Excellent curry. Thank you. Anyway, I'll eat this. I'll put the kettle on. I'll talk to you in a bit. God, has the weather been awful lately? It's about to get really cold, so I sort of snatched the day here before you know, after it's got cold, but before it gets really cold. And then hopefully I can wait it out. And I don't fancy like -7, -8 plus wind chill. You know. Maybe I'm just chicken, who knows. Anyway, I'm going to finish my brew, get my head down, and as we always say in these things, if nothing exciting or terrible happens, I will see you in the morning. Good morning. Have to admit I haven't filmed breakfast or most of my packing up, mainly because I was doing it while the sun was rising and I had a time lapse on to try and capture that. I don't know if it worked or not, but we'll see, I guess. Anyway, this is my view this morning. Not too shabby. Sun came up over there and a beautiful valley. I don't know if you can see the two trails through the wood down there. The lower one of them is a railway, or was a railway. That would look great, wouldn't it, if only you could travel on it these days. Of course it's dead. It went just across into where you can see the light grass and into a tunnel. Anyway, last time I was out in this tent I promised I'd show it to you, and I didn't. Just let me get it primed, ready, and then I'll show you the tent. This is my big Sky International Chinook 1P. I just spent the last night in. For a tent that costs, well, I got it in a sale, but I think it's over 600 quid, usual price. Doesn't come with any pegs or any guys. I've had to put all the guys and get all the pegs myself, which is, you know, not good, is it, really? Decent sized vestibules, as you can see. It's double doors, 2 vestibules. It's big enough to sit up in, and it's pretty solid. I'll just come around this end is only 24 inches wide at the rear, at the very foot, I mean. And then you've got these long doors. I've had a bit of trouble with the zip catching this thing, so I've got to work out how to do that. A couple of vents, one either side, and then the head end, which is, you know, away from the wind, is bigger. 3 poles. You can apparently pitch it without this pole in the summer to make it a bit lighter. That's assuming you get a summer with no wind, of course. What else can I tell you? Oh yeah, there is workmanship. The workmanship, I wouldn't say the workmanship was up to the price. You see this here, this white reflective stripe? See, it's gone on that one and on that one, and in fact most of them, they've all fallen off. Which is, here you can see this one here is coming, look. See, it's coming off. It's rubbish. So, workmanship, I don't know. I mean, it's solid enough, it suits me, it's big enough inside to get all my gear, and it warms up quite well actually, but the workmanship, not up to the price, I'd say. Yeah, I'll do a review of it after I've had it a while and used it a few times. So I've been out in high winds in it with no problem. I mean, last night there was just the occasional clap of wind, but you know, bloody cold though. It was much warmer inside the inner than it is outside, which is really nice. Anyway, I'm going to pack it up now and get on my way. Right, finally packed up. Pretty late today actually. Let me just show you where I was. Down there. No trace. As always. I'm going to go back the way I came. I was going to go a different way, but I'm a bit late, so I'll... Also, I never showed you the way up, did I? Because I was too too worried about finding a pitch at the time. But I'll, yeah, I'll show you the way down then, maybe. Okay, I'll get the bag on, I'll start walking, and I'll catch up with you in a bit. Just at the top of the very sharp piece I have to go down. I'll just show you the view the other side of this plateau I've been on. So this is my way down. I've got to get down to that call and then up over. Now I was calling that Allt Mawr last night, but it's not, it's Allt Llywd. So apologies for that. Xboil over there, the other side, that's the Taliban reservoir over there. And over here we've got the Black Mountains. The pointy one at the end is Sugarloaf. And over there, the one in the sun is Mynach Troed. And that's Llangors Lake down there. Right, so I've got to get my way down here and then up there. And then I'm going to go down to that wood and back down to the reservoir. So I'm going to put the camera away while I do the steep bit, if you don't mind. As soon as I stepped off the top there, I walked straight into a howling gale. So, let me just, I don't know if you can hear me or not, but that's where I was, up on the top over there. Now I wanted to camp on this one, but I think you can see this is why I couldn't, so I had to go up over there, which actually turned out to be a better deal. I must have been so well sheltered over there, unbelievable. Right, so let's try and get down out of this wind. There are days when you wonder. That was very cold. My camera hand, so to speak, is frozen. Right, I'll get down to the forest down there, and then we'll have a chat, and I'll put it to bed for the day. Catch up with you in a bit. Ah, yeah. I mean, it's freezing, but it's lovely, isn't it? Lovely, lovely, lovely. Right, I'm going to call it here, I think. I'm just perched on this rock, looking at the Taliban reservoir, and still getting pretty cold actually. All the mud that was I had to walk through, you know, with the farmers' gates, their field gates are always surrounded by an ocean of mud. That was the case yesterday. Today they're surrounded by an ocean of frozen mud, so I've got nice clean boots now, so that's nice. Anyway, I've had a good night. It was cold, I nearly swore then. Very cold. I managed to find myself a place out of the wind, which is really cool. And yeah, I'm out for the first time this year and looking forward to the next time. Just want to say before I go, I'm on 980 subscribers, and it would really please me to get to 1,000. I don't really know why, but it's, you know, it's a milestone, isn't it? It would be cool to hit. So if you feel like you could watch a few more of my videos, or a bit of the back catalogue maybe, there's about 50 other videos there. Just subscribe, have a few looks, and you'd be very, very welcome. Also, I just want to say huge thanks to everyone who supported me over the last couple of years. Every single one of you is precious, and I enjoyed chatting with you in the comments. Right, let's get my carcass back down to the car, switch the heater on and get warm, and I'll hope that I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.